Well, good morning. My name is Jan Thornburg. I'm the Senior Communications Manager for the City of Sarasota. We have an exciting announcement this morning. We have 3 speakers who will be talking about the future of the Sarasota Police Department, and we'll be beginning with our City Manager, Marlon Brown.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I know it's quite chilly, but again, this is a very, very exciting day for the City of Sarasota. I would like to formally share with you that I am appointing Captain Jim Reza as our next Chief of Police. As many of you may know, Captain Reza has deep roots in the Sarasota area, also with the Sarasota Police Department. He's been with the department for about 29 years, starting in 1992. He has risen up through the ranks of sergeant, lieutenant, and now captain. He served in all of the divisions. He served as a patrol, professional standards, narcotics, and also he currently serves in the support services division. I believe Captain Reza, from, as you can see, the large turnout of support from the police department, is very well respected in the police department. He's also very well respected in the community, and I know that Captain Reza will continue that engagement in terms of community policing and also with his relationships within the community. He's very familiar with our policies and our initiatives that we have undertaken. He will continue those policies and initiatives moving forward. One of the big things that we will be pursuing, obviously, as you know, are body cameras. And so Captain Reza is ready and is willing to take on those responsibilities. And I believe strongly that he will serve this community very, very well. And again, one of the questions that will be obviously raised is why Captain Reza? Again, one of the philosophies and my philosophies of the city is also to promote from within. We have a talented individual who has grown through the organization, has grown through the ranks, and once we have identified those individuals, it's a very easy lift to really appoint someone from within. That's our philosophies, and again, that is one of the reasons I have chosen Captain Reza as the next Chief of Police. So with that, I'm going to pass it on to the Mayor to say a few words, and then we'll introduce our Chief Reza. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Brown. I just want to take a moment to recognize our newly appointed City Manager, Marlon Brown, and Deputy City Manager, who we all know, Pat Robinson, whose judgment and experience is taking this community to new heights. Thank you for your service. I also want to thank outgoing Chief DePino for her time and dedication to the service, safety, and well-being of our community. We appreciate your contributions. I want to recognize my fellow city commissioners. Former Mayor and Commissioner Jennifer Ahern Koch is here. With your leadership, Sarasota is moving forward with purpose and promise. And of course, I want to thank Chief Reza for his long and distinguished career thus far, serving the citizens of Sarasota with integrity and honor for over 29 years. But I also want to pause and thank his family, his wife, Angel, and his 2 daughters, Emma and Ava, for their service and their sacrifice. As every law enforcement family, man and woman here today knows, when mom or dad serves in uniform, the whole family serves as well. With those long nights come sleepless nights from their partner. With those celebrated acts of courage come tough talks at the kitchen table. With duty comes sacrifice, and these law enforcement families know this duality all too well. Chief Reza's service record is impeccable, and his character and integrity is beyond repute. But it's his experience that I wish to highlight. Over his 29-year career, he has supervised every department within the Sarasota Police Department, including leading the creation of the Professional Standards Division to further promote professionalism and responsibility in our police force. How many times has he answered calls for service over his 29 years protecting our community? Countless. But whatever that number is, that's how many times he's showed up for somebody, showed up for us. That's how many times he's helped someone in this community. Well, today the city of Sarasota has called on him once more, and he has once more answered our call. This is a world-class police force. Knowledge and experience, character and integrity runs deep here. Jim Reeser personifies these attributes. He has risen through the ranks through trust and respect, built a reputation of honesty and compassion. As a city, we pride ourselves on promoting from within, as the city manager mentioned. Well, today we are not just promoting from within, we are promoting from here, from our department, from our community. As a graduate of our public school system, 29 years of service in this department, he knows the complexities and the challenges we've overcome, and he knows those still ahead. He knows us, and we know him. And with this appointment today, this community can rest assured that public safety and police services will not skip a beat. And we are fortunate to have someone with his experience, his character, and his integrity ready and willing to serve in this new role as our next police chief. Mr. Brown, I turn it back to you to introduce the new chief of police for the city of Sarasota. Thank you.
Again, thank you, Mr. Mayor. The mayor shared a lot about our next chief. And again, I just want to thank the men and women of the Sarasota Police Department, the command staff that you see standing right beside us in terms of their ongoing support for the new chief. And I just want to take this opportunity to recognize all of you who are part of the Sarasota Police Department staff. And I hope those of you who are from community members can give them a round of applause in terms of their service to the community, unwavering, undying. And again, with the support of the community, with the support of the mayor and city commissioners, with my support and that of the new deputy city manager, Mr. Patrick Robinson, I now introduce our next and our 12th chief of the city of Sarasota, Chief Jim Reeser.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Such amazing words. Thank you, guys. Good morning. I'd like to thank the city manager, Marlon Brown, deputy city manager, Pat Robinson, the mayor, Hagan Brody, commissioner, and commissioners. I want to thank you for this opportunity to lead one of the finest police departments in the country. Policing is an extremely noble profession. I do not take this responsibility lightly. I started here in 1992, but I also grew up here. My father was a city fireman for 20 years. My wife and I, Angel, we moved into the city some 20 years ago. Started our family here, bought our house here, started our family here. It was by far the best decision we ever made. I have had the privilege to have worked and supervised each division within this great agency. The men and women, both sworn and civilian staff, are some of the most dedicated and hardworking I've ever known. Our agency has a great future ahead of us. We look forward to this new chapter in our history. We embark on a new technological journey with the addition of the body-worn camera program. This program will kick off this year, and we are excited for the great opportunity and all that it brings. Our agency will continue to be a leader in community policing. This is our cornerstone. I will ensure this extremely vital philosophy is in all aspects of our training and how we interact and work with our community. I am humbled by this decision. I'm humbled by the amazing words. Finally, I would like to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, from my family to yours. I'm committed to this amazing opportunity you've given me. I won't let you down. Thank you.
We will take some questions now, and for the members of the media, could you please state your name and where you're from? I'm not sure right now if our new chief knows everybody quite yet, so we're opening it up to questions. Tim.
Tim, Channel 10. The new chief, what are you going to do? How are you going to change things? And what is the problems now, and how are you going to fix them?
So we have a great opportunity right now. We're going to be moving forward. This is a great opportunity. We're going to be making a new deputy chief, 2 new captains, 2 new lieutenants, and 2 sergeants. I look forward to this opportunity. The body-worn camera program it's going to change our agency forever, and we look forward to it. We look forward to the training. We're looking forward to getting the community informed on all that comes with it. Community policing is policing, isn't it? Isn't that what you're supposed to do? And that's what we're going to do, and that's what we've been doing. I look forward to taking this agency into this technological journey, and I'm committed to it.
And the problems that we have now?
We're moving forward at this point. We're looking forward to moving forward. Anything else? Anybody?
This is probably for the city, Samantha with SNN, probably for the city manager. What are the advantages of promoting from within rather than doing a national search? And why not go out to the community and get their opinions before making this move?
Very, very good question, Samantha. You know, one of the things, and again, as I shared in terms of my philosophy, is that when we identify talent, we like to promote that talent. It does not mean necessarily that, you know, we are foregoing a national search, you know, and the process for that is lengthy. Chief Reza is well known in the community. I believe that, you know, his rise through the organization is something that the community supports. He would not have gotten to this level as captain and chief if he did not have that close community interaction. And that philosophy, remember, he spoke about community policing. He spoke about that ongoing effort. I believe with Chief Reza, especially knowing how that philosophy developed, will continue that effort.
Can you explain why the chief was forced to resign, and explain to us how it happened, and the fact that your second in command was still a police officer? How did it happen?
So again, the chief was not forced to resign. You know, the chief tendered a resignation. I accepted it. You'll have to talk to the previous chief about her reasons. In terms of my second in command, he is the deputy city manager, and so that is how it is right now. And you know, I hope I responded to your question.
What about the optics of it? Are you concerned with the optics of it?
Not at all, not at all. I think in terms of the previous deputy city manager being part of the administration, I think it strengthens you know, our administration oversight of everything that we do, from public safety to you know, to everything that we do administratively that is probably non-police policies. And so with him being part of my administration, it just, you know, strengthens my role in oversight of the entire organization.
And what can you say to the public now that the chief has left? Did it just, you know, a lot of people in the public like the chief, and now she's gone. What can you tell them?
Well, again, you know, Chief DePino served us very, very well over the last 8 years. She has a very stellar reputation, and you know, and she should be commended for a lot of the initiatives that she introduced. Those will continue. She did a great job. She left here in great standing, and we wish her the best. She will always be remembered for everything that she did for this community and contributed to this community.
How
today was supposed to be the chief's last day. Why is she not here?
The chief is on leave right now. She took personal leave for the rest of the day.
And also, you know, again, on Wednesday we received this notice that the chief was resigning, and now 2 days later we're learning with the new chief. Obviously, a lot of history with the department. For folks, you know, in the community feel that this is a sudden change. Oftentimes, you know, we see an interim chief. How can we respond to that?
Well, I think one of the things that I mentioned obviously is the identification of someone who can, you know, immediately step into the role. One of the things that we try to avoid is a leadership vacuum. Having an interim chief sort of, to me, to use a police term, handcuffs, you know, the ability to really implement the ongoing initiatives that we have. And so I have full confidence in Chief Reza to continue those initiatives, to really start working today and not having that interim label on his title, and that he can move forward with a lot of these initiatives. Get the respect of the community, get the respect of the men and women that you see here today.
My question is for Chief Reza. I just wanted to ask you just a little bit about yourself, because I know you kind of work behind the scenes in a lot of the operations that the police department has ran in the past. You've done a lot of volunteering. Can you tell me just a little bit about yourself and what your philosophy as a chief is going to be?
Well,
Can you take your mask down for us, please?
Oh yeah, sorry, I apologize. You know, we're going to continue with community policing. We're partnering with the community each and every day, each and every call for service. My philosophy is the same. It's what I was brought up with. Okay, it's why I became a police officer. You know, I became a police officer because I wanted to be part of that team. This is a team. Just because people aren't wearing uniforms, we're a team. This is the city. Look where we live. This is the most amazing place in the world. This is a destination. This is paradise. I want it to continue to be that way. I live here in the city. I have a vested interest here. I have a family here. I look forward to coming to work and working in this community, with each and every one of these people standing here. I have an amazing story to tell you about every one of them, because I've done it. I've been here for 29 years. It was hard to hear all that, to talk about me, to hear people brag about me, because I'm not the bragger. I've always been the fixer. What do we have to do? Let's do it. Let's get it done. And do a good job. And that's what my philosophy is for every officer working here. Their safety, their harmony, their family life, their ability to do their job and have everything they need to do their job, that's everything I want, okay? And I've enjoyed 29 years here. I've been lucky in so many different ways. Besides my beautiful wife and my family, I've had the opportunity, look where I'm working. This is an amazing place. Look at these amazing people that I work with. You know, I really look forward to the opportunity, and I'm humbled. I'm literally humbled by this, and I know the enormity of it, but we're a huge team here, and frankly, I'm so confident that we can get things done.
Anybody else? Thank you so much for coming, everybody. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.